I guarantee you, by the end of this video, you're going to be just a little bit less miserable and just that little more happier than you were at the start of this video. I had been battling with bad mental health for years and years, and I defeated it within just 2 weeks. And I'm going to share with you exactly how I did it. I remember it was one lonely night, I think around August, July of 2022. I was watching YouTube videos just like you are right now about how to not be as miserable as I am right now, how to finally be happy, how to finally not be depressed, how to not be insecure. Those type of videos. There was one YouTube video where they taught me about trying to think about positive memories that you would have in the past. And by tapping into those happy memories, you'll hopefully transfer some of that positivity into the present. I didn't believe it at all, but I was not doing anything besides playing video games during this time. So I said to myself, I'm just going to give it one try. And I would think about a lot of happy memories, and I found myself reminiscing in victories that I had growing up, when I won an award for a subject that I got real good marks in, or when I won first place in science week with my boys and we built this real big, like it was this Mars base that I had to stay overnight with my friend to go and help work and try and build this like last minute, and we got first place out of the entire school, and it was so happy. I felt so like, I guess, happy that I finally succeeded in something. I put a lot of effort into something, but then I also got recognized for my effort and I won something out of it. And I all of a sudden felt very grateful in that one moment back when I was sitting on my bed watching these YouTube videos. And all of a sudden, I found myself feeling happy, feeling grateful, feeling positive, which is not an emotion I had felt for weeks and weeks. That I'm not saying I was some pessimist that I hated myself all the time, but I was living a very bad lifestyle. I was playing video games all day, sitting in my dark room, kind of like my room right now, and I was eating junk food, not hitting the gym, not really studying for any of my subjects, not working towards any sort of business, not doing anything with my life that was productive. So feeling this positive, grateful energy was a first, something that never really came around all that often. But after doing that practice one time, I completely forgot about it. Up until a couple months later, I came up with another practice, or I guess I found another practice called gratitude journaling. You see in theme here, gratitude? Anyways, basically what gratitude journaling is, you pick up your notebook, first thing in the morning, you don't go to the bathroom, you don't check your phone for notifications or whatever. You pick up a notebook, you grab a pen, and you jot down 5 things you are grateful for as soon as you wake up. And obviously, I would be writing down things like, oh, I'm grateful for the bathroom because I'm really busting right now. I have to go right now. I'd be writing down, oh, I'm grateful for my blanket because it's so warm and it's the middle of winter at the moment, so it's so cold. I feel so nice and warm. Stuff like that, right? But what happened was, whenever I woke up, I would wake up in a gratuitous state. I'll wake up grateful. And that's something that it took me forever to realize. That's the thing that I never understood until that moment. That if I wanted to be happy, all I have to do is be grateful. The thing about happiness and gratitude is that they're pretty much the exact same emotion. Whenever you feel grateful, it's impossible to not feel happy at the same time. And when you feel happy, most of the time, you also feel grateful. See, imagine back to those moments where you feel happy. Like me, I was envisioning myself trying to think of happy, positive moments a couple months earlier. What was I thinking of? I was thinking of moments I was grateful. Grateful that I got this award, grateful that my hard work paid off, grateful that I got the recognition from my teachers and my peers. Grateful, gratitude. That was a happy moment. I imagine you can think about maybe in your life some moments that you were happy back in the day. Most of them, you were grateful in the moment. Maybe you got like a new toy or something. You got a new toy as a kid that you've been begging your parents for so long, or you got like an Xbox or something and you're so happy that you got it. You're grateful that you got it. Now you can play video games all day and become a loser, right? But you get my point, right? It's impossible to be grateful but not be happy at the same time. So if you want to be happy, you just got to be grateful. See, if you want to be happy, it's arbitrary, right? It's like emotion. It's like so feminine. Like, how do I operationalize this? How do I feel happy on demand? Then you just be grateful. It's easy to be grateful, right? You just got to think of things like my water bottle. I'm grateful for my water bottle. I drink 2 of these guys every single day. It saves me so much time from like refilling the small bottle that I had before. So I'm grateful for my water bottle. It's things like that. I remember I'd get this advice too. Like I am giving you advice right now. I used to be in the same position as you are, getting this advice of being grateful, and I would hate it. I would hate the piece of advice because I hated my life. Thought that my life sucked. So why should I be grateful about my life that sucks? I was playing video games all day. I was skinny fat. I didn't have the money I wanted. I didn't have the grades that I wanted. I didn't like my life. So of course, when someone told me, you got to be grateful for what you have, I'm like, I don't have much. What am I meant to be grateful for? So my advice to you, if you're in that mental state at the moment, be grateful for very simple things. You can be grateful for something like video games. Video games give you an escape from the challenges that you face in life, let's just say. That's what you have to be grateful for. If you want to be happy, then that's what you got to do. Now, is the goal in life to be happy? I don't think so. But if you are in such a deep rabbit hole at the moment, you got to learn to walk before you run. So I'd rather you be gratuitous and then you end up being happy in that than not being happy at all with me saying, oh, you shouldn't be happy. Happiness isn't the goal. I'd rather you just feel happy, and focus on that, because that's what's more important to you at the moment. Fixing that mental health, fixing all that depression, all that insecurity you've got locked up inside there. It can be as simple as waking up, exactly what I did. I literally did this. I'm gonna show you. I did this literally. I woke up for days and days and days, did gratitude journaling on gratitude journaling every single morning. I gratitude journaled. So you just wake up like every morning. First thing you do, 5 pages about what you're grateful for. And then if you don't want to do that, you can just do like almost whenever you having a bunch of bad feelings inside of you, you just take a breath. You close your eyes. In that moment, you choose 3 things you're grateful for. You do something like that if this is not your style. This is more my style, because if I ended up just telling myself, oh, I got to do it throughout the day, I end up forgetting to do it. So I like to just do this, just get it out the way. And also, when you wake up in the morning, after you do this enough times, you wake up in a gratuitous state. As soon as you wake up, you just wake up grateful. How amazing is that? Isn't that awesome? You just wake up grateful. You're going to be so much more productive, aren't you? You're going to be doing much harder work, and it's going to be higher quality work. When you talk to your parents, you talk to your friends, you talk to strangers on the street, you're going to leave a better impression on them, aren't you? Isn't that what you want? You want to be that guy that is super confident, is super positive, that other people love talking to. You want to be that guy, right? So get to it.